You already know what time it is. We back in this bit. We have the stat and kit breakdown for Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We're going to be comparing him to the transforming yellow Vegito that was released over a year ago. So his base stats should actually be higher. So the Vegito has 2.2 million health, but the Super Saiyan 4 Goku has 2.1. The Vegito has 243,000 strike attack, but the Super Saiyan 4 Goku only has 217,000. Strike defense for Super Saiyan 4 Goku is 136, but for Vegito it's 144. For blast attack, Vegito once again 239 compared to Super Saiyan 4's 211. What about blast defense? He is beat in every single stat. Vegito has 142,000 blast defense, while Super Saiyan 4 Goku only has 137. So in base stats, he is already beat by a unit that is over a year old. So just think about that. Now, other than that, that is underwhelming. But if we look at his actual kit right here, we'll see if it makes up for it. Main ability, I'll finish it. Draw the ultimate arts card, Dragon Fist of Rage. Next, restores unhealth by 30%, keep by 40. 30% health? That is amazing. That is amazing. 30%. I don't even think Zenkai Gogeta's does that. 30% of your health is huge. Plus 30% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. That is nice. A good, clean fight. 70% to damage inflicted when battle starts. Wow. And it doesn't say that it lasts. That it can't. It doesn't even say restricted. Oh my gosh. 70%. You can already get 100% damage inflicted to your ultimate. The following effects occur every time when faced with an enemy. Restores own ki by 30 plus 15% to damage inflicted by all allies for 15 timer counts. Okay. So when he's faced with one, you're going to get that buff. That's nice. Applies the following effects itself every time an enemy uses a strike, blast, or special move arts attack while this character is on the battlefield or on standby. This is similar to Super Saiyan Vegito's, LF Super Saiyan Vegito's, where every time he gets hit, he gets a damage inflicted buff. So it says right here, plus 5% to damage inflicted, up to 50%? What? And it doesn't say effects canceled when switched to standby or anything like that. So you can just stack it up. You can stack it up. Reduces damage received by 20% for 5 timer counts, up to 60%. Wow, so you can literally bring him in when you know your opponent's gonna rush or use their ultimate, take cards, and 60% to damage. Oh my, wow. I mean, 70% to damage inflicted, that is already going to bring his strike and blast attack up by like, I'd say 30k. I don't know, around there. And on top of that, he's going to be benefiting from Z abilities, his main ability buff. That's a lot of damage inflicted buffs. A lot. Especially to his blue card as well. Man, oh man. Oh, plus, we don't even know what his his green and blue does. Or his ultimate. Okay, here we go. Billowing Wrath. Receives 0 damage when changing cover for the first time. Activates during assist. So obviously it's going to be like Super Saiyan 3. Goku or Ultimate Gohan, cover change, boom. It can escape anything, any attack. Green, blue, whatever. Restores health by 10%. So applies the following effects itself per defeated battle member when this character enters the battlefield. Restores health by 10%. So that's similar to Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, where every time he comes into the battle, he heals 10% of his health. Plus 20% to damage inflicted. Plus 20% to ultimate damage inflicted. Yeah, so this guy is like a last man standing unit. He really is looking like a last man standing unit. So there's that. He's going to be able to get easily, like if one of your teammates is down, easily when he just comes into the battle alone, he's going to already have close to 100% to damage inflicted buffs. So his strike attack is going to be nasty, buddy. It's going to be nasty. His blue card, light speed times 10 Kamehameha. Deals massive impact damage, applies the following effects to self upon activation. Plus 30% to special move damage inflicted for 3 timer counts. Cancels attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. That is nice. So you won't have to deal with LF Rose's bleed or something else like that. Wild Dragon Launcher. The following effects occur upon activation. Plus 20% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade plus 5 to substitution count for 10 timer counts. That's nice. That's nice. So they'll be able to switch out, then switch out again, but they'll still have it. Afflicts forced switching on hit, blast armor when charged. Okay, so he has 2 blast armors on his green card and his ultimate. So yeah, like I said, if he comes into battle, you can pretty much already get 100% damage inflicted. The green card, having one of your allies die, using your main ability, simply going into the battle. That's crazy though. Plus 70% to damage inflicted just for existing. Just for existing, you get 70%. Dragon Fist of Rage. Deals massive impact damage, applies the following effects itself upon activation. Nullifies enemies, restore health when it reaches 0. So he nullifies endurance. That is going to come in handy against someone like Topo and other units that have endurance. Also applies the following effects itself according to the number of remaining battle members. 3 battle members plus 30% to ultimate damage inflicted. 2 battle members 50% to ultimate damage. And it gains the attribute upgrade minus 100% to enemy sustained damage cuts. 1 battle member plus 70% to damage inflicted and minus 1. Oh my gosh. This, yeah, I can see why they said it. It's almost a one-shot ultimate. That is insane. You can get up to 170% at the very least to your ultimate damage inflicted. And if 2 of your allies are down, you're literally looking at a 200% plus damage inflicted ultimate arts. That is gonna one shot. There's no way. Once again, he gets, oh my gosh, dude. I mean, 70% to damage inflicted, that's gonna affect his, like I said, his strike and blast attack. That's probably gonna bring it up to like 240, 250, maybe even 260 if you can get all the buffs for him. So that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. But obviously the thing to take into consideration is if you're free to play, unless you've saved like over 30,000 crystals, you're probably not gonna pull him 4 times. You're probably not gonna pull him 4 times. If anything, I'd imagine you'd pull him like 3 times at the most, not 4 times. Once again, if you're free to play, 4 times. So here we see his Z ability. Oh, okay, so he's got arts cards held. So 2 damage inflicted ones for strike and blast. For his final Z ability, plus 37% to tag GT or tag Sun Family, base strike attack and defense, and plus 18% to characters that are both tagged GT and SAIYAN, base strike attack during battle. So this is pretty bad. I'm hoping like he's only able to buff Sun Family at 6 stars because the Sun Family has the most broken unit in the game, and they don't need someone like this guy who can also be a last man standing unit on the team. Only thing, if I'm being nitpicky, he doesn't have something to heal. The only thing he has to heal off of is his main ability, and that's it. He doesn't have the ability to heal off by using a blue card, a green card, or activating his ultimate. Nothing like that. So that's the only nitpicky thing I have with him. His stats at base are mediocre. I mean, you have transforming yellow Vegito. His stats are better than his, and he's been out for a year. So when you look at that, you're like, are you kidding me? I wouldn't really want a unit like that. And even when you compare him to someone like Legends Limited Gohan right here, you can see the stat difference as well. So he has 2.16 million. Goku has 2.13. The strike attack. So look at that. It's like, you can see it. Goku has a little bit more. The strike defense, Gohan has more. The blast attack, Goku has more. And the blast defense, Gohan has more. So you can see it's like a little bit more traded there. Gohan has more defenses, a little bit more HP, but Super Saiyan 4 Goku has less defenses and more attack. So you can see a little bit of a difference there where Super Saiyan 4 Goku is definitely going to be wanting to go into the battle over and over and over. He's going to be a heavy hitter. He's going to be up close, dealing damage, being able to pressure your opponent, doing into whatever they want to do. I can already tell that because I play that way. And when I see something like this, I know that it's going to be like this. Before we get to Goku Black, should you summon on the banner? So once again, there are 5 steps. It's going to cost 4,500 for the first rotation. And then from there on out, it's going to cost 4,000 per rotation. Now, here's the thing. I have to ask you these 4 questions. Are you summoning on his banner just for the fact that you want to summon? Are you summoning because there is someone here that you can use on your team, or are there multiple characters that you can use on your team? Is someone here one of your favorite characters? Or do you just not know what to do with your CC and you're just thinking, I haven't summoned in a while? If you haven't summoned in a while, I would save it. You should save it. Because the 30th anniversary is coming within the next 6 to 8 weeks. So start stockpiling up and you'll thank yourself later. If one of these guys are your favorite units, or multiple of these guys are your favorite units, then obviously you should summon. If someone here works on your team, for example, SAIYAN, Sun Family, GT, Sagas from the movies, if one of these guys, multiple of these guys are going to function on one of your teams, also summon. Okay, Goku Black, let's see this. Let's see him. I'm gonna do 7 stars. We'll see what he's got. 201,000 strike attack, strike defense 130, blast defense 130, blast attack 201. World of Despair shortens allied characters that are both tag feature and powerful opponent substitution counts by 5. Plus 30% to damage inflicted for 20 timer counts. Increases arch card draw speed by 1 level for 15 timer counts. Requirements: 20 timer counts must elapse. So that is like Gogeta, where he gets card draw speed for 15 timer counts, except he actually has to pop his main ability to get it. So that's not looking too good. And his stats, I mean, EXs, it's hard enough to pull them, especially a new one. So it's going to take a while to take him to 7 stars too. And these stats are still like trash. They're trash at 7 stars. Trash. Harbinger of a Dark Future. Applies the following effects to self per battle member that is both tag feature and powerful opponent in the party other than this character when battle starts. Plus 30% to damage inflicted. Cannot be cancelled. Reduces damage received by 50%. Minus 3 to strike and blast arts costs. Beautiful Utopia. Applies the following effects to allied characters that are both tag feature and powerful opponent when this character is switched to standby. Restores health by 10%. Activates twice. Plus 25% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Plus 30% to key recovery for 20 timer counts. So a little buff here and there for him, which is nice. Obviously, if you can tell, there's a theme here. Future and powerful opponent. I'm guessing that's going to be his Z ability here. His blue card, Black Kamehameha. Plus 20% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts upon activation. Unlock key, form of attack. Restores own key by 40. That's nice. Plus 10% to damage inflicted by allied characters that are both tag feature and powerful opponent for 10 timer counts. Yeah, there's no way he's not going to both. Yeah. 22% to characters that are both tag feature and powerful opponent base strike defense during battle. Then it goes up to 24. Then it goes up to 32, 36. Yeah, so he's going to be ran on feature and powerful opponent. It seems like he's only going to be sticking to bench. I don't see him being great even at like 10 stars. He's going to be a great bench unit. There's no doubt about it. I mean, with this Z ability, 32% to base strike and blast defense. This is close to free-to-play Vegito. I mean, that's almost 40%. That is going to be one of the best bench units for this guy. He's a support type as well. He's going to be fulfilling that role pretty nicely with those buffs that he gives his teammates. Even at 14 stars, it still wasn't too much. You have units that have higher things than him. But once again, he's neither melee or a defense type. He's a support type. He's just there to give buffs like Vados. So that's it. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what else is going to be in store here. They got some pretty good units for Sparkings. But other than that, that's it. I would save up for the anniversary. Once again, if you're unsure, if you don't know if you should summon, save for the anniversary. You will thank yourself later when Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta gets announced.